to hack the console.
Look at Ramses with these hacks, dude. Hacking.
What's he done?
Oh, he's trying to sell his boots, but he's messing up the micro. There you go. So he did this. He came out with his brown boots, made his illusion, sent them out, and then he sends the boots back to sell them in time. So he can buy his real items. Lyrical does this all the time.
See, this is the funny thing. That's a turbo strat. And like I've played a lot of turbo in the past, I don't know, 3 years since it came out. Probably my main mode of play. And this was, you know, before everyone had an individual courier. And before people were spamming mangoes, before we had these boots things, everyone in turbo's doing it. It's just normal Dota has become turbo meta. Play faster. Do things speedier.
Seems a little unnecessary in this case, I gotta say. Usually you use it because then you can get to the... Like sometimes if you're buying something at like the side shop or whatever, or the secret shop or something, you can like get down here and then sell there, and then you bring it on the courier, and that way you're down faster for the wards, but...
Also, the fact his illusions are like AFK in the mid lane for a while.
Yeah, he like totally missed out on all the benefits.
Didn't do too much. Trying to get a bit of information, scout things out. Early days. Well, Radiant with a high ground obs ward, watching into dire triangle. It's going to secure them both bottom runes. The Darkside going to get both of the top ones. Darkside played Radiant both games, right?
Yes. Yeah, this is the first time Navi are on.
Which is always interesting thinking about the priority of that, because I know a lot of teams do like that dire side, the jungle, access to Roshan, ability to like push bot lane a little safer. See if that changes any of the game plan here from Navi, as they do put that Timber techies together against the Naga and the Maiden.
This looks, I would guess this seems great. Go for the D ward in time. Easy peasy. And Snake takes not only does he take a lot of damage, they basically like trade evenly. Sweet Shot takes a little bit more, but the camp's going to be open. And Snake will have to body. Oh, nice grab on the wave. Oh, that was huge. Did you see that? Snake made big plays. That wave was about to go under the tower, and he just aggroed it in time to stop him from going under the tower to catch this next wave here so that Ramses can stay safe while he's farming right now.
Very nice. Taking a lot of damage for it though, Seneko. These little mines chucked out by Sweden Strong are annoying. It also means, yeah, Timber Sword's going to get pretty much free reign in that lane. Maiden is not having a good time. Back to the tower you go. It looks like V-Tune does get a courier kill down bot. Roger and Malady creating a new lane for themselves, dragging Radiant Creep Wave into one of the camps.
I was told there'd be a mushroom cloud.
That's the strength of that Tiny. Darkside just sits in lane, pressures V-Tune a little bit, gets a farm going for himself, while Tiny's roaming around doing crazy stuff.
Like you were saying though, like Seneko, that is painful. Constantly being hit by these sticky bombs. It only costs 100 mana right now. Then you're a Crystal Maiden, so 30% slow, I think. 25% slow for 3 seconds after. Ouch. Painful. Sorry, 15% for 3 seconds after. Plus you're slow for the initial cast with the faster cast point now too. So it's just very hard to contend with. Like, you cast your spell and that's kind of it. We'll have the double spell in a second here, though. Pretty big advantage. But then you have to worry about getting too low because like Blast Off's coming soon.
Are you ready to rumble?
Very sad.
Going to be a difficult game of keeping Ramses alive in that lane. It also feels like if Sweden Strong's able just to sit away from XP range, get lays to level 3 as quickly as possible, there's just nothing to stop this Timber Saw.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a world in which tier 1 tower falls in the first, like, I don't know, 6-7 minutes just because Timber's unstoppable?
100%, yeah. I think like once he gets level 6, I don't think they can stay in the lane.
Yeah.
Shockham's just too much. The spam's too much. It's just not worth it at that point. You're better off just farming jungle.
Seneko will reclaim access to his small camp. Oh, he's Sweden Strong is going to put his body there, isn't he? Oh, the frostbite, the timing. Oh, he's going to block it. No pulls for you, Seneko. Very well done. Again, you know, all of our attention sucked into one of these interesting lanes. Mid, farm trade, DP Tusk. Tusk, this tanky strength hero, just getting all the farm he needs.
Ooh, nice. He did ice shards for a couple lasses under the tower, and then gets the snowball in there. Nicky's spending it all because he knows that's all that matters, right? It's like, I'm never killing this Death Prophet. I just want to get as many lasses as I can.
Yeah. Get farm, get fat as fast as you can. Take a little bit of damage from these Spirit Siphons early. Very annoying, but gives as good as he takes. And down at bottom, Marana being battered by the Roger. Tiny does have the Wind Lace to increase his speed to try and get away from this Marana from time to time, but actually turns to fight. There's no arrow. There's a leap and a Starstorm. Oh, does Navi want to go for this? A double leap Starstorm? There's not enough damage. Oh, wait, with the time dilation, the leap forward. He tries to go for the kill. The damage over time, taking him lower, but he's under the tower with a Tango regen. So Roger survives.
I'm pretty sure he hit 1. He was so low. He actually hit 1. He took 10 damage from time dilation, went from 11 to 1. And then he regened up in time. That is so annoying.
I know it was close, but 1 HP. Difference between life and death there. And now he can just stay in lane, regen back up. Couple of mangoes.
First blood, too. When it would have been to the Faceless Void as well. He'd have a Midas right now. He would actually have Midas.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Like... Oh, that's so close.
It just allows the Darkside to keep dragging the wave. Farm up quickly. And Roger just continually playing forward. You're going to see DP and Tusk. Who makes the first move? Who goes into a side lane? Like, Tusk kind of has to wait for the DP to do it, or else he'll... Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean, it depends on the runes, too. Tusk wants a nice rune. Big one. And by a nice rune, I mean... Actually, you know, he does pretty well with all the runes, honestly. Because he has the good initiation. But you can get even freer initiation. Because then you can do, like, Invis into Walrus Punch. And then if they try to escape, Snowball and everything. Which is great.
Just keep catching
Great
up.
with the haste rune. Great with DD.
And great with a salve being brought to him by Sweden Strong.
Yeah, also good, also good.
Like, Techie's just walked mid to salve his Tusk. That's your job now. Might get... You're going to stack the jungle as well. Oh, yeah. Very good, very good.
Yeah, they're less concerned about... pressuring, right? Than I maybe would have expected.
Yeah, it feels like Timber just like hit level 4, so he's fine now. But I want to see this Techies really make some plays. And getting in onto this mid lane, DP turns with a Spirit Siphon. Last off's level 1, but doesn't go for it. And I felt that as well. A bit of packet loss there, it felt like. The old server having a hiccup.
Yeah, I was envisioning more like resource and consumable spend into the top lane to try and slow down Ramsey. But it feels like they're just saying, you know, that puts Timber in a certain place. Like maybe once he has the Soul Ring, you're feeling a little bit better about constantly spamming like that. It feels like they're kind of getting away with a little bit on this.
Well, like Laser's missing out a full creep wave at his tower.
Go.
I'm not sure what Seneko is signaling there. It looks like he wants to try and maybe get some vision in the triangle to see if stacks are being made, but he's going to make a walk across.
Yeah, looks that way.
Another quiet game, though. Like 5 minutes in, no first blood is not what I've come to expect.
No, not in any region, let alone Eastern Europe. I spent a DPC here last year. It's frightening.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's a 5v5 before rune spawn. Here we go. 10 heroes dead.
Classic. Classic.
We literally had one of those during TI quals. There's a 5v5 into Dire jungle, and I think 7 heroes died.
Yeah,
it's like, it's like a 4-3 start before rune spawned. And here we are waiting 5.5 minutes in for first blood to happen. Another little attempt, maybe just a bit of chip damage onto the DP, but Seneco's joined the fray and TPing Tiny in.
I do love how Ramses is playing this. This is so obnoxious. I did not anticipate this. Constantly pulling him off to the side like this, putting the pressure on Lays to just like sort of stick there. He can double farm the camp at the same time when it's up. Oh, they've had it blocked this whole time, so I never thought maybe there was an additional strat there.
All right, it's just good though. And you get
but the Midas is done.
On the Void? Yeah. He's getting ready. Marana has a couple of leaps. Raindrops helping out there as well. There's a lot of poking and prodding, trying to find a way to unsettle Navi. So, yeah, they've got like 3 side lanes right now. V-Tune, closing in on level 6. Oh, he needs these couple of creeps to die to get it. But surrounded right now by 3 Darkside heroes. He gets a wall down to see Seneca. That's so nicely placed. But he doesn't know where Roger is.
Yeah, Roger with the tree grab in behind to sneak his way out of the tower.
Iron Shell onto Roger. V-Tune time walks over the top of the Tiny. And now he has Chrono ready. He's hit level 6.
And he has level 3 time walk too. Maybe unexpectedly. Like, I don't know if you would guess that, right? This early at level 6 have 3 points. I don't know if I see that often. So he's actually pretty safe in this situation. Maybe why they're so confident leaving him alone.
Yeah, that's true. He does lose his boots, though, to Roger's Tiny backstabbing.
This inventory, dude. Herald or Immortal. You know? It's just...
on the Tiny, or?
On the Faceless Void. Minus Quelling Blade.
Oh. I guess it depends what time of the game it is, you know? 7 minutes in? Yeah, okay, fine. But he's doing good for himself. Every time I look at Ramsey, like he's cleared out stacks, he's cutting wave, killing couriers. What can't this man do? Thanks so much done. Oh, nice dodge on the sticky bomb as well, just mirror imaging away from it. Blaze, he's level 6, so he does have that chakram available. Knowing that Naga's level 5, no song could give him a chance. Attempt to kill here onto Ramses. There's level 6 on the Naga. Level up the song. I'm probably going to go for the song TP home, I'd assume, right now. Oh, he's waiting. He's biding his time. Hey, oh, Nicky Cool's got the first blood. There's the song from Ramses. Well, down at bottom. Okay, it's happened. Who died?
Yeah, they did Chrono. I'm so surprised. What's Sweetstrong doing? He's 0-0-0 on tankies. I really thought they would try and get this pressure in, but it's really interesting to see how he's so much more passive about this. Like, he's catching the waves. He's getting some gold XP for himself. Oh, DP's coming.
Oh, nice toss. Roger looked like he was dead to rights there, but now Marana the one getting caught out. DP with that speedy haste rune comes down bottom, looks for the tier 1 as well. Kick V-Tune out of his lane. He's already used Time Walk. Oh, this is dangerous for V-Tune. In comes DK Focus from the north as well. Another Time Walk ready in a second, but the starts last too long. The value point is silence from the DP.
Oh, that's so painful. He tried to wait it out. He would have had such a huge region. Not that it really mattered. He probably dies again after anyway, to be honest, because no one else was rotating.
That's just a freebie tower for them. But yeah, you're right. Like, Sweden strong. After the laning stage, he like tried to sit mid, not really been able to get involved with anything.
Yeah, I really was expecting more pressure with blast off and sticky bombs. There's some.
Yeah, kill off the Tiny, but now the TP reaction's coming in. Oh, I guess cancelled. Looks like DP got... Yeah, she got arrowed.
She got arrowed, yeah.
Oh, what's that? There's a bot play. There's a bot play.
Lives here.
Techies. The frostbite.
All right, never mind. He doesn't live here.
The courier.
The courier.
The couriers are coming. Oh, Ramses is dead. Oh, no.
No, Tiny's coming.
The techies is more important. So Naga died up at top to the Tusk and Timbersaw. There are a lot of T's on their team. Techies is there as well. Tasteless Void.
All right, now I know I haven't been in on the Naga builds. Is this the thing? The Void Stone?
The Orchid, right?
That early though? Like you just grab... I mean, obviously you get it. You know, eventually you're gonna get the Orchid. That's really cool. I didn't know that you picked up the Void Stone that early. I thought like the Yasha and Clarities would be more valuable.
I think I've seen Dahak even go first item Orchid. He goes...
Oh, really?
Like Orchid into Manta. Maybe he went Yasha into Orchid and Manta, but I feel like I saw a couple of games where he had it very early on.
I mean, it does make sense because like so much of the damage is just the Riptide. As long as you just keep spamming your mana, you don't necessarily need the Yasha.
Yeah. There's some pretty good opportunities against heroes like Faceless Void and even the Timbersaw to some extent as well. Dead even game though. One tower getting shoved in, but this man got a cliff. They've got heroes nearby. Rail with a DD rune. Gonna hold out on that right hand side of the tower. And actually come in and stop this at all. Like Seneca's level 5 still. No freezing field. Yeah, they're gonna realize if we don't bring all 5 here, there's no way we can actually march towards this Navi lineup that's set themselves up so wonderfully. Oh, Marana. Frostbite into silence. And she's going to survive. Even wants the high five on the leap away. Observer sees them all moving up to top. So Roger, get a little bit more free time here to work towards his blink.
So I'm hyper-analyzing Naga Siren builds right now across other games to see if anyone else did this. And I haven't seen anyone else do this. Very cool.
Okay.
I like it. I'm sure someone else has, but, you know, I was quickly checking out, you know, a burning game. I'm on it. They're not into it.
Did you see the Dahat games there?
No, I wasn't that fast, but I believe you.
I mean, I may be absolutely wrong. You know, I've got...
Oh, I'm sure there's other people doing it. It's just nice. But for now, Navi looking great. There is a lot of pressure on Ramsey's Naga 2 farm, and obviously his jungle's being invaded constantly by Laze, so that makes it very difficult. He's not getting the full value here. Laze has unlimited mana at this point because he has Occult Bracer, Raindrops, Soul Ring, and Arcane Boots. So he's the Crystal Maiden now.
Right, can I kill him? 4 heroes surrounding the Timbersaw. Lays down to half HP. The toss and the Centaur storming. The Centaur. Oh,
dude, what? I think he lives
to live. Yeah,
I actually think he lives. If I catch
the Darks here in the bubble. DK Focus with the hood though, not tanky enough. So 4 heroes required from each team to kill off the position 3.
All right, Dota 2. I see your game here.
Deary me. Tanky fellas. And I've got to keep it even as well. I mean, 4-4. 1k lead for Navi, but it feels meaningless right now.
Yes, and the scaling's kind of frightening, I think. Okay, all right, Malady.
Yeah. Coming back to the point you made 5-6 minutes ago, the pressure, right? We were expecting this Techies Timber to... okay, they killed the tier 1, but why is the Timbersaw not on tier 2? They've not really been able to chase down Ramses that much. 1 death is all that he's had to contend with, really.
I think maybe they're just waiting for that like really big moment. I don't know. I feel like that's now though. For like, you know, great vision by Darkside, seeing where Nicky's rotating on this Tusk, because Tusk should be the one putting fear into them right now, I would imagine. But he's going right into the BKB, which is great, but it's a long ways away. And this is a mid Tusk, who I think is pretty, you know, reliant on just fighting constantly and trying to go for these kills and putting this threat and pressure on the map. But there's amazing vision from Darkside. They're spotting where Malady's moving right now. They know exactly where Laze is from all these wards. So that was something they struggled with a lot in game 1 and has been dramatically improved.
Right, they see absolutely everything. That means Roger has that freedom again just to sit top lane, wait for the waves of creeps to crash into his tower. Looking at 800 gold away from Blink. Very important item for them. Needs their primary form of catch. They're going to have some tanky heroes as well. Like Sanjin Yasha, sorry. Kaya Yasha is nearly done there for the DP. As I've T-Tours once more. Darkseer down bottom lane.
My bad. It's all right.
Nah, that's me.
They snowball killed them. It was free. It was nothing. I actually thought you were just talking over it because it was such a nothing. He just got snowballed and died. Like, they just jumped on him. He had nowhere to go. He threw down wall. There wasn't a lot of hope.
Ramses was nearby, but he's farming.
And that's the thing. He's farming. I actually don't know how Navi win this game. Like, am I crazy? I'm looking right now. It's like how do they go high ground, for example? Look at their tricore. They have a tricore of Faceless Void, Timbersaw, and Tusk.
Yeah,
going high ground looks awful. How do you kill Roche?
Yeah, you need to win the game in the next like 10 minutes, it feels like, honestly.
You need such a massive lead.
Okay, you've got a Faceless Void who, I don't know, over the past year and a half has become the king of late game. Just getting to late game, you're going to have to really weather the storm because Darkside they're ready. Orchid in 300 gold for Ramses, but I don't think they even need that right now.
I think the fact that Roger's getting his blink this easily is a big problem. Like, it looks like he's not really under threat. He's just kind of chilling. He's taking the dead lane, getting blink dagger. Even if he dies here, it doesn't really matter because one more last hit. Come on, come on. Oh, don't die now. Okay.
That was a juicy range creep.
Yeah.
Even Sineko is like pushing all the way to tier 2 bot, frostbiting the Tusk.
Yeah, I think you lost. Once this happens, like, I think it's over. You're mentally destroyed.
I'll come back to the techies. Sweden strong. I thought this would be the hero to really cement the position of Navi, but he's 1-1-1.
I haven't seen him.
Yeah, not involved in too much at all. Usually you just see like blast off, techies mines everywhere. He's been farming away. Chase on to Malady.
I can only
Moonlight
picture like the
Shadow.
one blast off.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen more than one or two. Malady dying by tier 3, getting chased down by Roger. And, like that move doesn't even really relinquish any of the pressure either. Immediate smoke from Darkside is looking for that bonus kill wherever they can find it. I don't know if they want to go and laze. They want to try and hunt in the triangle. Maybe try and find the Faceless Void.
Get a little warning mission down. Some good vision. Oh, they just double obs. Whoops. I think Seneko said, I'm going to ward here, and Roger was just like jamming out some tunes or something. They both pinged it, and they both slapped a ward down. So a little unfortunate. And they're still going to get this big wrapper out here.
Yeah, all the way in behind. Lotus Orb up on the Timber, though.
Oh, imagine the juice.
And the Timber chain away. Avalanche misses.
Ankles broken. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ankles broken.
Does DP have ankles?
They're there. You know, it's just floating, so maybe it doesn't count.
She has legs, right? Does she have feet?
She got legs.
Maybe I shouldn't be looking up her skirt on a DPC stream. That's probably not ideal.
Yeah, she got legs. She got some nice boots on right now, actually.
Oh,
I think they look like boots, or are they just feet?
I have no idea. I couldn't see.
Aficionados in the chat, let me know.
They boots, they heels, they flip-flops, sandals.
All the Street Fighter players know what I'm talking about. They know.
Oh, why? Is there a meme?
No, they got... I don't know what's going on. Those devs, man. They got feet issues. Oh, the double observer ward. They see him twice. It's 20/20 vision in the triangle right now. Well, the place formerly known as the triangle.
They see Marana twice. She dies once. Easy pickings. And tier 1 in trouble now as well. They'll try and put Lays here on the front lines. Try and defend. Ramses does die to Nikki Cool down bottom, but in the mid lane, Lays is onto Seneko. Rail here with the Exo and the Spirit Siphon. They've got a lot of damage, and that's not enough tankiness for the Timber Sword to withstand it. So Naga died down bottom without Chrono being expended either. Just Timber and Faceless Void battering into her.
That is really a problem.
Avalanche on 2. Roger's going to toss the Faceless Void, and they've got the silence on him. He's got no way to escape it. No BKB. And no survival for V-Tune. It really is just all falling apart for them now.
And this is with your Naga dying, and this still looks this good right now. Surged in Tiny. Oh, does he find him? Not going to jump. Not going to pop his dust.
Oh. Malady. The double observer ward.
Oh, did he get the... Oh, that's nice.
Even tips Seneko.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold right there.
Free money.
That's more than a kill.
Plenty. I had an orchid. What's his orchid in creeps?
Yeah, I panicked for a second too. I immediately went. I didn't know you could hear it that far away. It's like the other side of the map.
That global sound.
Global orchiding, huh?
His net worth's not looking great. I mean, he's in 5th place. Not a massive gap between.
Oh yeah,
the
nice
top
top back.
5. And Nikki Cool. BKB'd up though. Surviving the onslaught. Getting Sweden strong out of there. Still waiting for the observer to see any of these chronos though.
Yeah, we gotta find a new guy. The observer. Good. Good strat.
Yeah, just blame a person that doesn't exist. That's the way out of all of life's troubles.
I can't believe we got Reginald on the obs again.
Reginald. Oh, good old Reggie. Reggie and Jeremy. The 2 people
We do have
the flag.
We have a bottle of haste rune here in the mid. So, you know, maybe, Nikki, find something.
Maybe. What was the name of the... Wait, was Reginald the name of the duck? BTS's...
No, that was Tyrone, I think.
Was it Tyrone, the wooden duck we had?
So.
Yeah. So glad I got to meet him a couple of times. Beautiful.
He went on to become quite a, you know, in the Smash scene as well, you know.
Oh, really?
That duck was, yeah, he was the trophy for one of the summits.
He was a popular figure.
Yeah. It's well-known, well-established figure in the esports scene.
Oh, jeez.
Has more games than you. Yeah, probably not, actually.
Don't know about that. Oh, Roger, hello. Sees them.
Oh, when you place the off sentry and they jump away, you're like, okay, yeah, we're good. I don't know. surprised he didn't go for the D ward. Like I'd be feel very confident at that moment.
A little bit spooked. Ah, it's time for Navi to Moonlight Shadow. 3 at Darkside or 2 now under smoke, but Ramses again with a pause. Like you were saying, the fact that these fights are going so well for Darkside, just in like a 4v5. Once Ramses has his Heart of Tarask, it's going to be such a challenging game for Navi. The map is getting pretty small for them as well. Like that is the, I feel, key factor of this Naga Siren. Being able to cut waves and you're forcing your opponents to be held back on their side of the river.
Oh yeah. A frustrating hero to play both against and with. Because when I'm playing support with a Naga on my team, I just know. Like, I've never seen a creep wave again. The illusions just push out. You know, they go to the danger zone. I don't get any farm.
The vacuum cleaner.
Yeah. Sucks it all up. But, you know, then she wins the game for me, so it's okay. It's all that really matters.
Just suck it. When your Naga's out on the map and she's farming, you just suck it.
Banging away on the drums.
Yeah, we just need some kid on the drums in the background.
A nice obs place there as they watch these illusions farm. Soak up some XP. Oh, bash that courier. No items free, he says. That definitely gives away your ward, though. That seemed kind of unnecessary, because I'm going to be real with you.
Yeah, there's no way the Darkside come near that. They're all positioned up towards top. There's Roger D-warding, just hiding on a cliff, waiting for someone to come.
It's just so funny to me from Navi. I don't actually know what the endpoint is. Like, does Ags on Timbersaw? Like, where's the damage, dude? I mean, he still has level 1 chakra, even. There's truly no damage.
That's all the faceless voids right clicks, yeah. God, I really don't know. It just felt at the end of the draft it was V-Tune against the world, basically. Trying out some good lanes and... Well, he's just dying to Naga illusions.
I don't generally want Navi to win, so I can see how. Because to me, there's just like, short of a complete meltdown of just like throwing a bunch of fights. Oh, hey. I mean, they keep killing Naga, to be fair. That was a sick coverage from Roger. Let's go.
Really
no
nice
way.
toss as well.
No, you can't live. You have to die.
They're trying to chase him. They're going to sticky bombs on him. Absolutely will take down Roger Tiny now. But yeah, it's like one of those like chess scenarios, right? Where you have to try and find, you know, black to play, mate in one. Where is it? It's hidden somewhere.
In the multiverse, there's one universe where Navi win this game. I just need to see it.
Oh, wow.
I need an Oracle pick here.
What's my button for?
It's actually not that bad. It's only 55% technically for Darkside.
I'm glad you knew which button I was talking about.
Yeah, I got you. Where's my multiverses button? That's pretty much what it is.
I just don't want to press the pause. Oh, I guess they disabled pauses for spectators.
Yeah, we don't get the pause anymore. Thank God.
I'm still antsy about it, though. I look at my keyboard, I'm like, F9 is the first thing my eyes focus on. Like, don't press the button. Don't press F9. Yeah, at any point, it feels like Darkside can just waltz across the river with a smoke or position themselves in front of an objective. Or Roshan's alive. You know, you've got EXO level 2. Pop into the pit and have a bit of a party.
And you know Navi aren't doing it.
And they're pinging it now.
Very unlikely to happen. I mean, I guess at this point, 24 minutes in, they could do it, but it's still going to be quite slow.
And meanwhile, Naga just pushing your bottom lane, so you always have to come down and prune away at these creep waves, maintain that push that she's bringing. Now you look at the map, you think, okay, well, bot lane's at tier 2. Kind of want to send someone down to farm there, and Nikki Cool is heading. But that's... Oh, yeah. Blows up inside the Roche pit. So Navi know this is happening now. Can or will they do something about it?
I like that they scanned to make sure they didn't just, like, back out instantly.
Roger breaks vision, blinks away from the chakram. Exo's going for this DP. Lays trying to front line and open it. Oh, silence! He was trying to time walk in. Now he BKB's up, and the 3-man Chrono's there. But where is the damage? It's in onto the Naga side with an arrow to stun her as well. But Ramses, there it is! A mega kill for Nikki Cool. The jump away from Sweden Strong. Techi's still alive as Lays looks to blow the Darkside. And Malady leaping out of the freezing field. Seneco's had enough. Rebel trying to give chase on the Timbersaw. So we lose the Naga and the Techies 1-for-1, but that's advantage Navi. Arrow. Oh, it lands on the Maiden. And late, he knows he can go straight in on top of them. Blow up the Dogs here and the Maiden. DK Focus barely surviving while in the back lines. The Void tossed around and doesn't time walk away.
Wait, what? How? What? Oh, he got caught by the silence.
The DP and the Tiny, this silence, man.
Oh, they got split up, going for the secondary kills. The long fight should favor Navi, right? With these, like, the way that outside of Chrono, like, Tusk likes these longer fights.
Tusk is there. Speaking of long fights, he's keeping
nice
going.
force staff.
Roger. And he's going to die to whirling death and all the nonsense that they bring. Even with that silence from the DP, Navi secure another kill around the Roche pit, who's at half health right now.
That's a nice play for Senego, though. Like, trying to stop those arrow combos, because they really rely on those. I mean, Ramses didn't come back to the fight, so there was no chance for an actual turnaround after something like that, but those are the kind of plays that they're going to need. And, well, unfortunately, with Navi's lineup, they definitely cannot do it with Faceless Void, or without Faceless Void, rather, the Roche. And even with Faceless Void, it'll still be a little bit trying. Like, without Chrono, it's going to be, like, you know, they might still come and contest you. But they're probably just getting a read. Like, there's no exorcism. Like, we probably have a little bit of a window. Dire scan just to make sure.
I'm starting to get that feeling you get as a caster when you know the game is going to go 80 minutes long.
Yeah.
Do you have the same
Yes,
tingling?
100%. Because I think Navi are, like, playing better and like making good moves, but I don't think their heroes let them win easily. So it feels like they're gonna, like, run into the brick wall like 20 times. And even if they play better, I feel like this game is harder for them.
Yeah.
And, like, quite hard.
I mean, the way the Roger's been playing as well with these force dash and tosses. If you isolate one of these heroes, make life hard for Navi, but right now they're the ones posturing around the Roche pit.
Lace is just staring at Roche, hoping that does something. Like, man, we really can't do this, guys.
Get him with the damage over time.
Oh, he's got level 3 chakram, so that's a big increase in damage at the very least. Got a Death Zone now as well, Nicky Cool.
Ooh. No shard or anything on the Timber Saw yet, though. Feels like Flamethrower is going to be one of the tools that they desperately need to utilize, especially against buildings.
Need a big blast off play. I mean, the Chrono into the arrow was perfect. That's kind of stuff they need. And now with the shard, like, you actually have blast off into arrow, right? Because the range is massive, and he doesn't even have the Aether yet. So that is pretty cool. So by level 15, this techniques will be very valuable. Blast off into arrow, into walrus punch. Okay, all right, I'm seeing some stuff, actually.
The high ground, though. Darkside, they hold it in a vacuum wall. The two of them, Techies Mirana, both having to relinquish their lives. As the freezing field slows down the Timber Saw for a second. V-Tune does have a Chrono, but he's holding, being patient with it. Frostbitten, forced to BKB and time walk away a little further. Now the Chrono, DP and that Tiny caught inside. Song, as the BKB ends, they're trying to catch out this Faceless Void. And Ramsey's finally arriving on the scene of the crime. He's ready to battle. Toss back, V-Tune. Oh, the frostbite of the avalanche from Roger. Age is claimed up already. And now can they kill him twice? With the Orchid, they can absolutely shred through Navi.
Well, that was a sick wraparound play. Didn't see that one coming from the high ground behind them. They got absolutely bopped from behind. Perfect combo from the vacuum. Oh, no.
Cancels the TP of Lays. A bonus kill coming, and then Snare will follow him, but he's got the Lotus Orb. A few seconds of peace as the toss onto the Timber. Jumping around. This Nagasar is on a trampoline. They've got another silence on him. But Timber has the Timber Chain cancelled, though, by the Roger Avalanche. Very well timed, and now surrounded by, what, 4 heroes? Darkside has flipped the switch and said, right, here we go. Time to play some Dota 2.
Yeah. Oh, arrow, though. Dignity arrow right there. Slow down that push. Roger, hunting, just thinking, could be in here. Keep an eye on this potential Mirana plays. Oh, it's a hard game, Gary B. It's a hard game. I really think you need to outplay so hard as Navi for this W.
And it's at the point now where Naga needs to die. If Naga doesn't die, you are losing the fight.
And even if they even this game up, like, it just feels so hard again. It feels like you're back to just square one by getting even. It's not like, and then we have to, like, win this fight. It's like, no, then we need to, like, build a new formula. We have to find some way stop this Naga science. We're just doing Naga things.
Yeah, genuinely, when was the last time Navi had more than one hero across the river? Like, Timbersaw has been top tier 2-ish, but the other 4, it feels like they've just been Radiant Side River the entire game.
Yeah. I think, as much as I love Tusk, I'm actually not the biggest fan of the mid Tusk. Like, I definitely think it has its games and everything, but I think that you should be more prepared to put it on the 4. Like, I think they picked it a little bit early here. Unless, well, or maybe they just, but I feel like this mid Tusk is very reliant. It's kind of like the Primal Beast issue again. It's basically the same problem. It's like the same item build, the same concepts and ideas, and if you're not getting those kills, the game gets hard. Like, he's 6-1 and 5. It's not like he's played poorly necessarily, but you just have to have a almost immaculate game for it to work.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of it. Feels like a similar problem. Like you mentioned the Primal Beast, but to like Mars mid as well, where you're investing in this blink, and if you don't get that utilization from your jump, catch, kill potential, then your hero's kind of wasted. You know, he's running around trying to farm, looking for like this. It feels like their smokes shouldn't have been looking for head-on fights, but looking for pickoffs. If they can hunt the Naga, find a kill there, and like step by step open space on the map to then look for your next move. But it feels like Navi have been so focused, and understandably so with the Faceless Void on the team, on big head-on-head clashes, that they've kind of lost track of the rest of the map against a Naga.
Yeah, and I really despise lineups with no objective taking core. And I'm not even that, you know, greedy. I don't even need like a tower take or whatever, but like at least someone who like do Roche. It's nice. No?
Yeah.
Someone who can hit towers is also really doesn't have to be both.
That's why I want the Timber Shard.
I know, the flamethrower, burn it down, baby.
That's super
it is
nice.
not that great though, I gotta say. It's yeah, it's
when you've got nothing else. When you've got nothing else, it's something. And on the flip side, you know, Darkside, they've got DP. They've got Naga. Split push and shove up high ground. Like, just looking at bottom lane, double wave with the catapult. Navi, they don't want to do it, but they have to. You have to keep coming back and dealing with this wave push. There's complete freedom for the rest of Darkside now to farm back. Nice pocket of safety for Ramses to utilize. Sweden strong and lays a little bit lost. Planting mines wherever they can and shoving out mid-wave.
And a double-edged sword to a game where it feels like Navi are lacking in options also means there's pretty much no urgency for Darkside. Like, they're not going anywhere on the Radiant side. They're not farming. We're farming. We have pretty good vision still up there, too, from that cliff ward that never got dewarded. So they know that they're moving in towards the Ancients area up there. They're just chilling, pushing in bot, and waiting for a response.
Yeah, now we hit that brick wall where you were looking for damage to put into Chrono, and we're definitely starting to feel the effects of that. DP seems unkillable in Chrono. She's got Kaya Sanj, BKB. Naga, what? Yeah, Skadi is done. She's going to bring it out in a second or two. So the like two heroes that you want to kill are unkillable.
Yeah, DB doesn't even feel that pressure. She's going Scythe. Like, she's not even buying another tankiness item of, like, you know, a Shiva's or something. Disc. She's like, yeah, or Aeons. Nah. Good. We're fine.
Yeah, we're fine. Like, Darkseid's got Greaves' Pipe. You've got 3 unkillable heroes, then you've got your Tiny, who's got 4 staff blink, tossing people around. And it's like Seneco's the only one that has to be actually worried for his life.
They actually gave the tome to DK Fogos. He's only level 17. But yeah, he's going Scythe too. Kind of surprising. Scythe.
Here's the Faceless Void. He's the be-all and end-all of this Navi lineup, it feels like.
Yeah, Ramsey is probably just going to buy one next too. Might as well. Triple Scythe.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds just halting at that point.
In Dota 1, there used to be rules against that. In Dota 1 leagues and tournaments, you could only buy 2 Sides of Ice, or 2 Necronomicons, or 2 Ewls. Like, there were item limitations in Dota 1 leagues. Because it was rude and disrespectful.
What a bunch of cowards.
I mean, we had to have rules for, like, backdooring back then because we didn't have backdoor protection. So it's like you're not allowed to take a tier 2 before you take a tier 1 or stuff like that.
Wait,
you're not allowed to go behind. Yeah, you're not allowed to go behind creep waves.
That's actually really funny.
there's so many little things like that where it had to be written into rule books that Dota 2 have just added naturally in the game.
Yeah,
which is so
admin's just
nice.
pausing the game. Excuse me.
You're not allowed to backdoor.
That treant just hit a tier 2. You'll be assessed a 100 gold penalty. Pink player, drop your boots. You need to destroy your boots right now.
Yeah. I think that's what you had to. If you bought like 2 mechs or something, you literally had to just go sell it. Oh, we got a jump on V-Tune. Gets his BKB off though. But that's now on cooldown for 90 seconds, so a massive window for Darkside to exploit.
All right, it's time to do what all casters do and figure out how to win this game as Navi. I'll help you, Navi. Quick, turn up the commentator audio. And a translator, because I know the English isn't, but that's okay. So, what we need here is techies first, right? Into the arrow, get a pick, techies 4 stats out. It has to be the Naga killed first, and then the Dire panic, okay? They're in full panic mode. We get chased down. They got an okay chase. Multiple jumps, Timber Saw, Tusk with Blink and Snowball, arrows. They just need to hit every spell.
Yeah.
Kill Naga Siren first. And then do that all while Exorcism's on cooldown. Easy game. All right.
Nice.
Perfect. So first we're gonna bait Exorcism.
Step 1.
Step 1.
They
Die
might
to
go to it and
Exorcism.
be like-
They're good at that.
My go-to is just be like, they need a 5-man chrono, but even that doesn't feel like it's gonna win them a team
Yeah,
fight.
I didn't even include the chrono. I have some assumptions.
Oh.
You know, we are in the
goodness.
1 point in the ultimate meta, by the way. You know, we had the 1 point in the Shock'em earlier, the 1 point in Chrono, the 1 point in Doom is very common. Everyone's just like, you know, these other points, they don't make that big of a difference.
Mana cost, not worth it.
Yeah.
What is the difference? 0.5. Is Chrono one of the, if not the worst scaling spells in the game?
Yeah, it's pretty bad now. Like, the cooldown only going to 140. Remember when Ags was like 60 seconds or something? You'd be awfully
man.
bored with it? Oh, good times.
Yeah, that's pretty disgusting, though.
Yeah, that was really gross. It wasn't actually good times.
Oh, Navi, do they extend blood in the water a little bit here? They're trying
All right, we're in
to
Chrono.
ramble towards them at the back in the wall, and Rebel straight in onto that faceless void. V-Tune gets annihilated, and now the chase is on. Roger will hunt them down. Lays trying to slip away. The snowball back towards Roger. Jump out with a blink dagger as well, with Nicky Cool slipping away. Malady and Sweden Strong getting towards the high ground and dodging the silence as well. But Ramses, he's forced out forward. The ensnare catching Timbersaw there, but there we go with a blast off in. Turns into a piggy, and the techie's about to be demolished. Darkside are swarming the Radiant base, and Navi just have no recourse, no answers for so many questions being posed by Darkside. Roshan's
Step
alive
one,
in
Gary.
20 and just... they baited Exo, did
Step
they?
one. Step 1. Exorcism used. Yeah, they lost one, but that's okay. He'll be back. He didn't burn Chrono. Okay, step 1 complete. Well done. Claps for Navi, okay? There's no Exorcism. Now,
Okay.
next fight.
Just don't die. DP's dived in. Buyback from Sweden Strong. Plus, caught up in the ensnare and the blast off misses, so Ramsey's able to stand his ground and fight, even within the mines, and a 3-man vacuum, dragging them all back in towards the DP. The Walrus Punch holding her in place for a second or two. Rabel, no escape now. Blink was on cooldown, and the song comes too late, so they take down the DP and step 1 into step 2. 1 foot in front of the other, and they are marching forwards towards some kind of comeback.
They need a big smoke. Yeah, actually, no TP out, but not going to catch him. My goodness, he is speedy. Oh, actually, he stopped for a second. It's
over it.
They need to smoke out with his Chrono right now, right? I don't think they have a choice.
Meanwhile, Malady's dying to Nargit illusion.
Else.
Team. Wait, hang on, what's happening here? Timbersaw? Oh, he chased all the 3-man. Chrono, V2, he's whacking away at Darkseer. Do they have the damage to kill off a single hero? Doesn't look like it. Okay, finally DK Focus falls, but it's a lot of expenditure from Navi, and V2 is being shredded. The frostbite to the high ground forces them out to style out, but Nicky Cool, snowball save. By time for this V2 faces void. They've got the avalanche to catch him though. The damage not coming fast enough. V2, the toss back, bouncing around with the lotus orb up, and Nicky Nicky Cool is just trying his hardest. Bless him. The poor fella's been ensnared by the Naga now. And Ramses, he's untouchable. The Naga will get a double kill and chase on towards Lays. He's slapping around with his seal totem to try and create a gap. But the bridge, it's been closed up, blown up, destroyed by Roger and Ramses.
Dude, Sineko just hit so many frostbites. He has Aether Lens and Eye of the Vizier, plus the 125 frostbite cast range, and he's literally he just was non-stop. He used his entire mana pool on frostbites, just catching everyone that whole time.
And Exo's back up as well. Buybacks coming in from Navi, holding.
Look at that frostbite
now.
Look how far it is. It's outside of the range when you hyphen it. Like that doesn't even show the full range.
Oh, wow. Hello. This DP has no fear. Just jumps into tier 4 tower, doesn't care. Malerax down and Darkside. They will use this opportunity to retreat. Roshan's alive, but Exo expiring in a couple of seconds. Navi, now's your chance. Star Observer will seize them smoke, though. They know, I mean, even without the Obs Ward, they know this move's coming.
Yeah, and there's no chrono, too, so it's tough, but we need the big jump. We need an arrow to hit, too. They really need everything. Very hard to illusions. Ramses going for the big setup. So you got vacuum? You got vacuum? Oh, come on, do it.
Didn't want to walk into the sentries. The squadron of couriers from Dire just like flying out with all these new items they've got. Aghanim Scepter coming in for Tiny. For Tiny? Position 4 Tiny, scaling like a madman.
Get the song into vacuum.
Oh man, now you're talking.
Yeah, now we got combos.
Oh,
Roger just sells all his other items and buys a Chrysalis.
Sineko nearly has an Ultramarine core on Crystal Maid.
Wait, he needs more frostbites. He's running out. No?
Do you have
6
like
seconds?
time?
Too long.
With Ultramarine, do you just perma frostbite people?
No, not quite. I mean, almost though.
Did quite a good job. Jump in from Darkside. Piranha is dying to illusions again, and they drop the wall on V2. So we've got a couple of illusions chasing him. Good blast off from Sweden Strong, but it is just unrelenting sustain and damage from Darkside. DK Fogus half HP, but he's a Darkseer with a Greaves and a Pipe and another side device in a second as the Snowball. It only bought a second of time for Nicky Cool. Dead without buyback, and Timbersaw hexed up and trees lobbed at him. He's a tanky fella, but surrounded by 5, not gonna last long now. No buybacks here. And all you've got left is a Phasel's Void with Chrono. GG Cool, they know it's over. Come on, V2, just one more. It's off cooldown, use it. Now Roger says no, not a chance in hell. 2-1 victory here. Ramses and the Darkside boys over Navi.
Yeah, very decisive game 3. Where Navi